Love, and today's topic I'm going to be talking about emotional dysfunction or dysfunction. And the reason being is that topic hits home for me because when I was a young adult, teenager as a matter of fact, in high school, I had just basically found my direction in terms of what I wanted to do professionally when I grew up. And the intention was to go to college. That was what, undoubtedly, there was no other way. There was no other direction. There was nothing that was going to stand in the way. I had to go to college. Well, of course, I didn't go to college right out of school like people normally do because I was pregnant. But I did attend school. But the thing that I was addressed with as a young adult in many different aspects of my life and as a child to preteen and teen was a lot of dysfunction. One of the things that I want to discuss is, in terms of dysfunction, is being a young adult and finally finding out what your passion is and having someone or people tell you that this is not your direction, this is not your purpose, you shouldn't do this, or you'll never do this, or you'll never be productive at it, or you need to find something else. And I'm saying to you parents out there, don't disrupt your child's passion or their drive to do something that they really want to do. We're all sent here with a purpose. We're all sent here with a plan. And it's for us to find out what it is. And when you take your child, your young adult, your teenager, and you uproot their passion for their plan or their purpose in life, you're disrupting their greatness. Let me say that again in a different way. When you decide to take charge of someone else's life because you don't have yours in order, and you don't want your child to prosper or be as more successful or as successful as you are, that's considered dysfunction. There's no reason for a young person to find their way, and for the most influential person in their life comes to them and tells them that they can't do it, or they're not supposed to do it, or find something else to do. That's something like what happened to me. I told my mother that I wanted to be a fashion designer. My real passion was to be an attorney. But I love designing clothes, I love fashion, and I thought that I would be a great designer. And my mother told me that I needed to find something else to do because I would never be successful at either one. And she took one of them and tore it down, and she took the other one and tore it down. I lost my desire. It's not that what I thought about her, it's just that I thought that your parents were supposed to be your biggest cheerleaders. Your family members were supposed to be your biggest cheerleaders. And to find out that they're really not your biggest cheerleaders, that does something to a young person. It does something to anybody. If you're loving someone and you're loving on them and you feel like they're responsible for you even having a vision or assisting you in planning for your adult years, and yet they're diminishing your views by saying negative things, you can't help but, wonder, are you worthy of it? What is it about me that would make you say something like that to me? What is it about me that I'm doing and I'm not doing that I don't see? Because apparently I'm feeling like it's something I'm not seeing that you see that makes you believe that I cannot possibly acquire this dream. So I'm saying to you parents out there, whatever it is that happened in your life, it happened in your life. You need to reach back, have a greater understanding of who you are by assessing the things that you experience in your life, okay? And then that way you can be a better parent to your child, even if it takes for you to grow into this when that child becomes an adult. If it takes for you to grow, whatever time it takes, as long as you put the time in and the effort in so that you can grow, because there's nothing worse than being stagnated. If you're gonna be the best parent you can possibly be, then you have to be the best. Start with being the best person that you can possibly be. Your children need your encouragement. Your spouse needs your encouragement. Your grandchildren need your encouragement. Your sisters, your siblings, they need your encouragement. But nobody needs negativity. Nobody needs someone to step on their neck and hold them down like crabs in a barrel. We don't need that. We're supposed to be uplifting one another. And it starts at home. The Bible says charity starts at home and spreads abroad. If it can't start there, guess what? It's not going to flourish at all. And then sometimes people have to acknowledge that. And sometimes we do. Men, women, boys, and girls, we acknowledge that we can't get our biggest cheerleaders. We can't have someone to love us and support us and the things in the nature in which we desire for them to be there. And we seek our friendship, our love, our sisterhood elsewhere. Just because we're born with these sisters, these siblings, these aunts, these uncles, you love them, but doesn't mean you like them. So I'm saying to you, mothers, I'm saying to you, fathers, I'm saying to you, uncles and aunties and cousins, you know, watch what you say. Watch how you treat people, you know. Acknowledge the fact that you had an opportunity to be and do whatever, and your opportunity is never over until you say it's over. But don't hinder the lives of the people that are born for greatness because you didn't get yourself together. Okay? You're the one that has the problem. You're the one that's dysfunctional. Don't make somebody a menace to society because your stuff is not in order. Get yourself together. As long as you're living, you still got time. Reach back. Help somebody else. Encourage them. If you have to go back and apologize. You know, we know better. We do better when we know better. You know, we have not because we know not. When you go back and you reassess your situation and you apologize for things you may have said or done, or how you acted or reacted or interacted, move forward. Everything is about progressing, not digressing, not become stagnated. It's about the unity of oneness within each and every one of us to be God-fearing, God-led, God-driven. Know that you have a passion. Find your passion. Uphold other people's passion. Sometimes you can help them see the view clearer than you just being there to support them. You might have insight that they may not have because of your experience. Give it. Give it lovingly. God bless you.